Hello, friends. Welcome to Behind the Designs, where I create a beautiful life through creative planning. My name is Stephanie, and today I'm going to be getting a little creative, and we're going to create a page for my planner. So that's what we're doing today. All right, so it's been a long haul, it feels like, for the last few weeks, and I kind of just want to get creative. So, as you know, I've got my classic all ready for October. It's all dressed up and it's Halloween fun. And so, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to create an out of the box fall bucket list. So, I'm incorporating a few items that are different. It's not going to be a straight page, but it is going to go in my planner. So, I've got some tools and supplies. The big thing is this. Okay, this is a pumpkin notepad paper. This is the logo from it. I believe I got it from Marshall's. But look at this. It's huge. So, I'm going to jump back for a sec. I'm going to bring out the thing I'm going to do. Okay. So, let me first introduce this. So this is something my daughter made for me. She, just made it so I can pop it into my planner. She likes all things fall, so she created me this item, and I wanted to use it, but I just wasn't quite sure how I wanted to incorporate it, or if I wanted to incorporate it at all or in a fall concept. So, I've been pondering it. So I remembered I had this notepad, and all things fall is pumpkins, right? And I love this notepad. It's actually pretty large. Let me see. Where's my ruler? Okay, just to give you an idea. So, it's almost 7.5 inches wide. So it is a big notepad, and really it's perfect for your planner. So I decided to take this thing that she made for me, utilize it with this notepad. I'm going to set that aside so it's out of the way. So what I was going to do is I took the pumpkin notepad, I have folded it in half, and I am going to tack this down to the back side of the paper she created. So it will essentially look like this. So it will clear the discs. I can still put it in my planner. It will clear the border, and from the front, it's going to show kind of a little stem. So I wanted to make a fall bucket list, and it just was stumping me as to how I wanted to go about it this year. Usually you make a full page or maybe a half a page. So again, I wanted to utilize what she made, and it just worked out perfectly. I mean, I couldn't have planned it any more perfect. So now what happens is once it's tacked down, I will be able to flip it open and see my bucket list. It is true there is nothing here, but I can easily decorate that if I felt like it. I'm not, sold that I need to do that, but again, it is possible. So, again, this will be tacked. I'm going to do my whole bucket list inside here. And to do that, I had pulled some Happy Planner stickers. I'll show you the books. Okay, so here were the original books that I pulled. I pulled the fall book, which is actually 2 fall books. There is this fall book, that fall book. I pulled this big seasonal sticker book, as well as this seasonal sticker book. And as it goes, I had used, for the most part, the fall bucket lists, I should say, that I would have used here. So I used all the stickers. There are a few left, but there weren't enough to do what I wanted to do. So unfortunately, I couldn't use my Happy Planner stickers for this particular project, but I still have what is left. I'll use at some point. But to complete this one, I decided to move over to this sticker book from Live Love Posh, which is the Chic Fall sticker book. Now, this sticker book has a bucket list already built into it. And the nice thing is, again, the difficulty I was finding with the Happy Planner stickers is there were a lot of them, but they were either in color, so again, it wouldn't have gone against this, or it was missing some of the things I wanted to add, or they were clear stickers with the color and I wasn't going to be able to probably have them show up because this is kind of a dark orange color. So, you know, when I went to the Live Love Posh sticker book, I really liked it because right up front was the fall bucket list stickers, and they're on paper. So, and there's also boxes that could be used with it. So this really was perfect for my needs. So what I'm going to do, just so I can keep the book from falling, is I think I can rip this out. Okay. It's actually perforated. That's fantastic because you know I like to pull out my stickers. So I'm going to grab my tweezers and we're going to kind of dive in. So let me see if I have any room here to kind of just tuck this off aside. Okay, so first things first, let's get this pumpkin tacked down, and then I'm going to introduce another paper I want to bring in for this project. So let's see. Since I want to tack it on here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the tape on this side and then put it down. So let's do that. Now this is kind of a textured paper. It should work. If it doesn't, I can always add in some more glue or, you know, double-sided sticky tape. But for now, I'm going to use my Tombow mono adhesive dots. And I'm just going to give it a good coating of this. I'm probably going to kind of load it up because, again, this is a hard cardstock. It should stay. And what I may end up doing is coming back and just grabbing these edges to make sure they're stuck down. I definitely don't want it coming up. So let's see if I can do this. Let's give it a shot. I should be able to. It's a little far away in some spots, but that's okay. We'll just give a little dab of something. Let's see. Let's do another one here. I'm just trying not to get it on the orange pumpkin part. All right, let's do that. Let's cross our fingers this sticks down. All right, so here we go. Oops, I did not make any marks to where I was going to put it. So I'm literally just kind of guesstimating here while making it straight, because the key thing I want to make sure I do is I want to clear, okay, I want to clear the edge so that it wasn't hanging over. Oh no, I just ripped the stem. Really? See, no craft is perfect. Let's do a little surgery. I'm going to grab some tape and my scissors. We're just going to quickly, hopefully, get this tacked back down. Let me see how many pieces I'm going to need. See, crafting's not perfect. It can be a little stressful, especially if something breaks, but it's fixable. So let's get this little guy back on here, hopefully in the correct way. Oops, I think my nail polish is chipping left and right. I guess it's time for some new fresh coat. New coating of, I should have used a fall color, right? I was doing all things Halloween, And I didn't even think about that for this. Okay, I will use a marker to kind of doctor that up a bit. So I'm not going to put any tape on it just yet. Only because when all is said and done, I'll just take a little marker and kind of fill that in, and then I'll coat it with a little bit of tape, just to make it a little more secure. But it looks so far like it's good. Okay, moving on. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to bring out my printable, which is available on the blog. So there's two printables. So on the blog, there is a free printable, but it has color to it. So if you want to minimize the color that you're printing, I would suggest choosing the printable that is available on the in the shop. So that is this one here. Gently take it out. And what I'm going to be doing is using this one as a guide for my bucket list. So that's what we're doing. We're doing an inspiring bucket list. I'm also, I think, going to grab my Zig Dotter. Oops, this one. I want to use the brown, right? Brown. So here's what I'm going to do. And again, I think I said it, but this one here is the more minimal color. It has a brand to it. It has been revamped. You will now get 2 cuts or pages with this printable. You will get the first page has no crop marks on it. The second page has crop marks if you want to make it easier, cut down. All the instructions are available on the actual printable page. So this is in the shop. I think it's like $1. So it's super budget friendly, super printer friendly, and that's what we're going to use today. So let's bring this over. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way. So here is what I'm going to do. I am going to, when I use a bucket list item from here, I'm going to use the Zig Dotter to dot it here. Then I'll know which ones I'm using, and maybe next year I'll change it up and use something different. Okay. The nice thing is, so I could put also here, again, I do have the sticker, and it says it on the front, but I do have a sticker here. If I wanted to decorate the outside, and I may come in and, maybe edge it with some ink, maybe. We're not going to do that today. What we're doing today is this inside. So, and I like that they're paper, in case I didn't mention that either. So let me see. I think I'm probably going to do just about everything on here. So let's start with my most favorite, which is the Cozy Sweater Day. And I'm going to need a little box to check it off. So I have to align these so that I am going to get the most use out of them because they're kind of big. Let's see, should I bring over some, no, I think I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. So I'm going to start over here. How many big ones? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do the big ones first because the little ones we can kind of fit wherever. So let's put this in here. And this. And let's definitely carve a pumpkin. And let's bring this over here. So that's the nice thing about the paper, because now I'll be able to see it against this color. So I'm going to put this one down here. Let's see, do I want to, yeah, I want them upright, I think. So let's do this one here. Okay. And let's see, apple picking. Oh, definitely let me do the wreath because this one's kind of big as well. I need the box. And let's do, since I round there, let's do a round over here. I'm going to kind of put it further down. Yeah, I like it better that way. All right, and then I think this one's kind of big. So let's do this one next, which is the write a book. Or start a book, not write a book. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be writing a book. What I like too is I'll have extra squares in case I want to make any other kind of list. So let's get this one on. I do have, I'm looking at shapes, so I do have another round. So why don't we put this one here? Because the other thing I need to stay aware of is the seam. I don't want to put anything on the seam. So that is something I got to keep an eye out for. And I'm hoping I'm spacing these out enough. In fact, I'm changing my mind. I'm going to go to this one because that's round. All right, so let's do this one here. And should I do that here? Does it fit? Yeah, it could fit. I'm going to put it behind the sticker though. Let's grab another one. And look at this. Right here is give yourself a spicy manicure. I'm not sure what a spicy manicure is other than maybe the rich color, but that makes sense anyway. So let's bring this one here. Bake a pie. I could have put, since those are there, you know what? I'm going to change this. Hopefully it'll come up. Let's see. Crossing my fingers. Okay, whew, go slowly. I think because it's kind of a pattern, I've got those going this way. I'm going to put these over here. Okay, much better. And I do have some pretty big ones still. So let me get, since that's there, let's bring this over here. How much room do I have? That I think would be stretching it. All right, we might be coming to the end of the big space that I have. Let's do this one here. And again, we'll put this here. I'm going to see if I can get this in here. Apples, let's see. Let's get this one here. I think, so like there's a one here for a cup of tea. But I think I would much prefer a cup of coffee, but you know, everyone's got a different vibe. Let's put this one here. I actually may not have room for, oh, I totally missed this one. The movie marathon, which I'm totally going to do. So I'm going to modify my thinking a bit, and let's see if I can get this up there. Let's see if this will fit. It is really going to be tight, but let's do it. Do I like that? I don't know if I like that, because you know what? I'm going to carry some over here. Let me see if I can get it up. Now I'm really nervous because this one's a big one. I'll pull it up slowly. Okay, good deal. All right. So I think what I'm going to do, because I want to use all of these. Did I get, yes. Okay, so let's go over here and let's do what I was thinking of doing, which was, let's bring the fall bucket list out. Since this is going to be on the inside, it will work just fine. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. So let's do this. And then we're going to do the big one. Since this is the bigger one, I'm going to do this now so that I've got it accounted for. And then we're going to do this. And then I have all these little squares I got to put in. So the nice thing with the squares too is if you want to add more in, you can very easily add more in. All right, so we are going to put one for this. And then we're going to have our cup of tea. And then one for there. So I think I'll put that here. Actually, I'll do it here. All right, so I've got all of them in there. And, oh, I've got this little coffee I wanted to put on the inside. That, it's just nice hot steam. Maybe it's cider. That would be fun. So I do still have some that I can add in, but let's see where we're at. Let's move this aside. We have, that's carve a pumpkin. Go apple picking, bake a pie. Oops, I said apple, but I'm going to do both because one says apple, one says pumpkin, and this just says bake a pie. Nothing about bread. Nature walk. I'll consider that the evening walk. Carve a pumpkin. I'm going to call this a pumpkin spice latte, and I'm going to put a square by it so that I have my coffee in there because I am going to get a pumpkin spice latte. Okay, so we'll do this here. And let's see, roast marshmallows, caramel apples, none, decorate a pumpkin, none, fall wreath, I'll consider that for hanging a wreath, create a leaf craft, jump in a pile of leaves, burn your favorite candle, decorate for fall, which really kind of goes with the wreath, pumpkin seeds, plan menu, make chili, crochet knit, hayride, fall festival. You know, for the boots, I'm going to do this. So go on a nature walk and buy a pair of fall boots. I love getting fall boots, so I'm going to kind of consider those the same as well. Bike ride, s'mores, and again, marshmallows and s'mores are kind of the same. We do s'mores on our deck, and it's delicious. No need to leave your home or go camping. Right on your deck. Fall picture. That's tea, manicure. Oh, scary movie night. Pumpkin. Get out warm clothes. Yes. Farmer's market, thrifting. Get your nails done. Put fresh flowers around your home. Not there. Grateful. Collect. So did I get them all? I got that. A book. I don't think I saw a book. But that's new. Okay, no problem. Carve a pumpkin. Walk, bake a pie, manicure. A cup of tea is kind of the same. So we are going to say I have everything there. And so let's bring this back over. And I think I want to do something else on the outside. And then I think it's going to be done. So we have, let's see, I can put, let's see if I can bend this back. Okay. I can put here, just for fun, decoration. Just put a candle here. And I think what I want to do, if I can, is I want to see if I can get this sparkle thing up. Let's see. I'll probably have to do it together since it's, okay, kind of attached. And the reason is because I want to trim off just that sparkle edge, because I want to use a leaf there instead. Okay. Let me get this back down. I'm going to get this back on there because I'll keep that. I'll use it somewhere else. Let's smooth out those stickers after taking them up. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to find some leaves. So let's see. Now these are kind of red. I'm going to look for a few florals or leaves that I can add in. These are pretty. Oh, look at this. This is all Halloween stuff. So cute. Every time I look at these books, there's always something new I haven't seen. And I'm like, oh yeah, I could do that too. Their books are so pretty. I love them all. So again, it can't be very big. I don't want to do that. Okay, here's a few leaves. I'm just bending this back a smidge. Okay. So what I'm going to do for here, I know it's not a lot of space, but I'm going to see if I can get some of these in there. This might be too big. How much smaller is this one? Let's see. All right. Let's see how much I can get in on this page. If I do this one here, right to the edge, I think this one will go here. Yes. Okay. Cute and perfect. If there's a few other, great. If not, that's okay too. I mean, I'm good with it either way. So let me grab some of these. Just to decorate the backside, because it is kind of plain. So let's see. I want to use this double. Oh, you know what? This one's better. Let's use this one. Because it has like an orange in it. And I'm going to do them as if they're kind of just falling. That looks like it would be fun. Okay, let's grab a orange. And one more, and then this will be done. Okay, yes, very cute. Okay, I think this is so cute. And the nice thing is I got to utilize the pumpkin, or the fall thing that my daughter got me, or made for me. She's really creative, and she likes to make me things for my planners. Sometimes it works out and I can use them, and then other times, that's kind of difficult because there's, just not enough room. And the nice thing is I still have some space here that I can write a few extra in. For example, to visit the pumpkin patch. We're definitely doing that, but I don't think there were any pumpkins that were obvious in here. Let me just scan. I believe that it was in one of the Happy Planner books, because it has to be on paper too. That's the other issue. So that I can see it. Like there's really cute ones in here. Okay, so it's not this one. I'm pretty sure I saw pumpkins, yes. and they're on paper, and there's different sizes. Perfect. So now the question is, which one is going to fit here best? Even though it's going to be right next to another pumpkin, that's okay. I think in the interest of space, I'll do a small one. And then I can grab over. So see, I did use my Happy Planner stickers. It may have only been a sticker, but it still worked. And then I'm going to grab another one of these. Okay, perfect. Love when things like that work out for me. Okay, just a little old pumpkin patch, and I can do a couple of them together, but for now, this will work. And I can do this one right here. And I'm going to dot this for the pumpkin patch, because we are going to go do that. And then all I will need to do is write in pumpkin patch. So, I love how this came out. Let's go ahead and test this in the planner. So, I'm going to be putting it probably, should I put it, or actually, you know what, I'm gonna have to put it here. And the reason for that is because some of these I've already done. I hate to, when it's heavy cardstock, I always get nervous about putting it in your planner because it will bend a bit. It did bend just a bit, but that's okay. It's only going to be taken in and out, for this period right now. All right, so here we go. Let me just flip this over. So I have used my fall pumpkin, my 40 inspiring fall bucket list ideas. I've taken these ideas, translated them to my sticker choices. I now have the fall bucket list, which again, my daughter made. I have utilized, one of the many notepads I have, and it fit perfectly. And I'm gonna tidy that up a bit, but I have everything I'm gonna do. I can check it off as I do it. Oh, by the way, should I do black? I'll do a black ink. I have already hung a wreath. So I have done this already. So there we go. Have I done anything else? Start a book? Actually, yes, I started a book. Look at that. Pumpkin spice? Yes, I've done that. But that's a little harder to reach. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little harder to reach. I'll do that after. No need to fuss with it right now. So I've already done some. I'm looking forward to getting my cozy sweaters out. And then when I first turn it over, I'll see this. So I have a few more here I can do, and most definitely I'll probably have tea. I like chamomile tea with a little bit of honey. Super delicious. And I just have it all fall. I used what I have, and I, now have this fun little fall bucket list in my planner. So yeah, there we go. My planner is pretty full. I did add in, you can't see it now. Let me see if I can open it. Let me just show you quickly. I did add in those notes and things that, tab I talked about in the last video, and then I just put some paper behind it. So here is my fall bucket list for 2024, in which I used my Printable. You can pick this up in the shop, check out the blog if you want, if you're okay printing one with more color in it. But other than that, it's good. Now, let me give you a quick tip before I sign off of something you can do if you have these available. You don't always have to think of like stickers or something for your bucket list. If you, print off, say, a pumpkin shape from the internet, cut it out, or leave it as a paper in your planner, you can grab like maybe some notes. If you have like Post-it notes or sticky notes that have kind of that fall vibe to them, you can randomly place them on your paper or your pumpkin or whichever, and write in on there what you want to do for your fall bucket list. So that's just another quick tip. It was an option I was considering, but then this kind of came together. So I kind of really like this a lot too and how it came out. So there you go. Any supplies I can link, I will link in the description box below. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. And please consider giving this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and consider hitting that subscribe button as well. And I hope you have a wonderful day as you create a beautiful fall life, one plan at a time. Thank you for watching.